What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, I wanted to do a video on how to farm the final boss trio and set up a auto farm team here to actually farm the event out, because I know a lot of people have been kind of neglecting the shop. Me personally, I've kind of been doing it myself because I still have stuff I need to exchange out the daily shop, and since it is daily capped, I wanted to get you guys a team here that you can actually use to farm the auto on normal or hard. I think honestly I've been doing some testing and I've had this team, which is one of the better teams I've used. I think you could probably take off green go through and you could put on a different unit. Like, honestly, it really doesn't matter. I'm thinking, I have a few ideas. I'm thinking we could try my, what's it called? My farming team. Which one is it? This one, my gold farming team, we could definitely test out. Because this team is like super consistent on gold farm stage. So we can actually give King, okay, he has attack crit damage. We'll set up my Meliodas here to have attack defense as well, if I can. Or attack crit damage, that's fine. Yeah, and then the rest of the team is sorted out. So let's actually test this out, man. I've not tested out this team specifically, but we're gonna do hard mode and see if this team can farm it well. No food, by the way. Let's just see. We'll put it on auto, and if this works out, then it's definitely gonna be a pretty good team here for sure. So let's put it on auto and let's actually see. We're gonna do some testing. Shout out to Chixo, by the way. I've had some like ideas about how I was gonna do auto farming, but he like initially made a video on going over like strategies he likes to use, and a lot of the strategies he had required like a lane, blue a lane, and I thought like with this video I didn't think I wanted to do blue a lane. So I was gonna try and keep it to just units that are kind of accessible to you guys, you know what I mean? So yeah, Shin is able to just kind of kill everyone almost turn one there. I'm thinking like I have to think of like a team here that could kind of go for the guaranteed one shot. I think bringing Shin on the team forces him to use the debuff, which means we don't use the king card, so that's kind of a little bit annoying there. And he's gonna put up the reflect. So yeah, it's just gonna auto through though. So this is probably a guaranteed like a 4-turn run, maybe 3-4 turn, because you kill this phase, and if you get a lucky merger, then you know that the final phase could be just an easy wrap. Especially because we have that attack related buff from Easton. I could honestly bring Helbram instead, eh? I could honestly bring green Helbram instead. Let's see here what happens. Let's go for that, and that. Okay, not too bad. That's good damage. That is really good damage from Easton there. Yeah, so this is a 3-turn. This is a 3-turn. Not bad. Let's try a different team setup, though. I have an idea. I think if I bring green Helbram, because he has the Holy Relic. I got his Holy Relic. I think King will be able to do a little bit more damage. And maybe we don't have to use the... maybe we don't have to use Shin. I'm gonna try and switch up the team here, but yeah, this is kind of just like this video. I'll kind of just do some testing here just to see which team is like optimal. You guys can just tune in and kind of just listen in, right? Let's see here. We have Deathfear's backline to give us the crit. I'm trying to think like no, I don't think Kyo works on this, does he? I don't know if Kyo works on this. We can try though. We can definitely try bringing Kyo. If we bring Kyo, we can bring Helbram. Oh hell. Let's bring green Helbram for the attack related buff, and we'll try this team right here. I think this team could definitely get it sorted out as well. Sariel Link, and we'll give you can have Easton Link, I guess. Yeah, I'll give HP defense. And yeah, I mean, like basically, guys, when setting up an auto farm team, you want to have a team where King is able to kind of just like kill as fast as possible. A lot of the teams do require King just because the moment you get a shield up, he can't really damage you. Using this card set, by the way, he can't really damage you. And so if you just like drop the AoEs, like you could probably like, this is not an auto farm thing, but like this is like a definitely like if you manually played with this team on the hard mode, you could definitely like clear fast. Like let's see how quick this does, because I don't know if Kyo's Holy Relic is gonna apply or not, unless they're like if they're immune to ignites. They aren't immune to ignites, so that's good. So that's gonna proc Helbram instantly, and that means that we're gonna be going for the AoEs right there. So this one might be a 2-turn actually, depending on the King card RNG. That's actually really good. I'm gonna have to get another unit that doesn't I'm gonna have to get a unit that is not Kyo though, because we don't want to have Kyo here because he's not an accessible character. A lot of you guys don't have him, so this is just if you guys have Kyo, I guess just use this, because this is not a bad team here. Okay, it's definitely working. No king card was used though, so maybe this is still a 3-turn. Let's see. AoE. Yeah, it's definitely like card RNG based here, right? But the reason you want to apply debuffs instantly is so that they never use the Helbram cards on your hand. Because if they don't use the Helbram cards, then you'll be chilling. You basically just won't need to thing, right? This is guaranteed 3-turn though, which is not bad. You know, if you're auto farming, 3-turn is pretty good. So yeah, let's see here. Let's see. So on auto, it's just going to go for the king cards there. Yeah, it's basically a 3-turn. I'm going to test out without Kyo, maybe like Green Arthur. If we can probably, like if we can apply the defense related down maybe. I don't know if they're immune to that or not, but we can definitely test that out. And if not, then I think like even then, the, you know, the buff we get from Helbram, or not Helbram, but the buff we get from Arthur himself could be enough to just increase our damage, right? So let's actually try Green Arthur instead of Kyo here. Let's see. Yeah, you guys can kind of like test on your own like which team works for you. But if you can get like a 3-turn clear, I think that's perfectly fine, right? It doesn't have to be anything too quick, right? Like you're gonna be farming this, but as long as you just get it done, that's fine, right? That's fine, like in my opinion. So let's do this. And we have King on the far right, by the way, just because we want the AI to use King's cards first, so that we hopefully top deck another one and then follow up with that one for the final turn. But yeah, you can probably just use a team like this. Let's see if if Arthur's Holy Relic actually applies on the enemy or not. Okay, so they're immune to Arthur Holy Relic, so that's something good to know. They are immune to Arthur Holy Relic there, which is a little bit unfortunate, but maybe we can do enough damage here. No, it's not going to be enough. So this is probably going to be a guaranteed 3-turn off a second turn too. Yeah, just because of what happened on the second turn there. But yeah, as you guys can see, like literally King, the moment he gets off a card, he basically keeps you alive. Like you will not take any damage with a team like this for sure. So yeah, this is definitely a team you can run for sure, man. Let's see here, and it's going to use the Arthur area. Perfect. Okay, so we have 2 king cards going into the final phase, so I think that should be fine. Let's see here. Yeah, I think this should be fine. Let's skip. There we go. Okay, so we have 2 king cards. He's gonna go for the poison though. Yeah, it's gonna go for the poison. Okay, so it went for the Arthur card. That's kind of a yikes. I'm not gonna lie. It shouldn't be doing that. Okay, so maybe this team is not the play. We'll wait till it finishes out and then we'll switch teams. But this team I don't think is the play because of that like scenario. If you can get a scenario like that, it's not as good, right? You want to have King being attacking most of the time, if possible, right? Cool. Yeah, so this is what, a 4-turn then. Yeah, this team's a 4-turn. I think the last team we had going was a lot better for sure. But yeah, unfortunately the reason why we didn't this team didn't go too crazy is because Arthur Holy Relic never procs. So that's gonna be a little bit of an issue. Yeah, as you guys can see, like King still does a lot of damage on this, so he's gonna be able to dish out a lot. I'm trying to think of like a unit I can use instead of Arthur there, because Arthur's Holy Relic wasn't procking, which we wanted to proc to make this team viable. Because we want to apply a debuff on the enemy so that they, you know, they don't, the AI doesn't use Helbram's cards, right? That's kind of what you're trying to like do. So I'm trying to think like what unit, maybe Lilia, because she applies corrosion, right? With 3 or less ultimate move gauge. Yeah, we could try red Lilia, because she might be able to do that as well, just so that King can do his double attack. If we can get that going, then we'll try this. Okay, let's try this setup right here. Red Lilia also does have an AoE, which is good, so that could be something that works. But if the corrosion does apply, then it won't use help and buff, and it'll just prioritize the King attack cards, which is good. So let's test it out. Let's see. If this works out, we could probably get like a 2-3 turn. So this team could definitely work. Let's see. Does the corrosion apply? It applies on 1 enemy. So will that still proc Helbram to not use the attack cards? Okay, good. So that actually does work. If you... No, it does apply on every enemy. What? I thought it only applied on Taizu there. No, it applied on everyone. That's good. Red Lilia might be good for this then. Yo, she might be the wave. Because if you're applying that debuff, the AI will not use Helbram card, right? It'll actually just use the king cards. So here we have a decent amount of king cards, but I think it's going to use Lilia's cards too. Oh, and then it applies corrosion again. Oh, that's kind of cool, man. This team could actually be a really good team. Yeah, no, this team is really good. Because Lilia is getting the basic stats as well. Oh, yeah, this is a guaranteed 2-turn team, yo. Hey, yo, this is a guaranteed 2-turn team. I like this. Let me do some, like, a little bit more testing and see if this can actually be an optimal team for sure. Let's run this back again. This was on hard difficulty, by the way, guys. So let's run this back. Let's see the run again, and let's see if it actually, you know, is as consistent as it looks. The turn 1 should be consistent though, like, because he's always going to use the Helbram buff card. He's always going to use the double single target or double AoE with King. So the first turn is a guaranteed kill. It's the second turn where we need to top deck some king cards so we're able to just finish off the next phase, right? But Lilia does a lot though, man. Like, I was actually surprised on how much damage she was doing. Like, because she only had 3 debuffs on the enemy, so she's only getting 30% basic stats. But I guess those basic stats alongside the attack related is enough to actually increase her damage a lot, like there. Right there. Let's see, king cards, perfect. So we're gonna do these AoEs and then king. I think it's enough. Yeah, I think that's enough. If you top deck 1 king card, it's enough because Lilia does so much damage on her own. Yeah, no, she does so much damage on her own. This is a guaranteed 3-turn. Wow, that's really sick, yo. Because if you even if I didn't top king cards there and I top decked like only Lilia AoE, I think that could still work as well. That could still work as well. That's consistent. Hey, yo, guys, try this team out. Let me know how it goes for you guys. Green Helbram, Red Lilia, and Festival King. Test out the team. Let me know how it works for you guys. I've done like, what, 2 runs here now? I'll do 1 more run. I've done 2 runs here now so far, and it's been a consistent 2-turn, which is really, really good. If you're trying to farm this and just get it out of the way, and you don't really want to focus, right? Just, you know, put it on auto and run with this team right here. Just do this exact setup, and it's going to be really good for you. But yeah, the reason you bring Red Lilia is to apply the corrosion on the enemies there so that King and so that Helbram never uses his poison card, basically. The way AI works in Grand Cross is if you apply a debuff on the enemy already, then the game thinks not to use the debuff skills in your hand, and it'll prioritize the regular attack skills. So yeah, you guys can kind of see here, like, if we get a hand like that, it's over, man, because the AI should, depending on, yeah, it's going to go for the King AoE there, yeah. So that's really good. Yeah, right there, right? And then King AoE kills. Look at that. That's guaranteed. As long as you top deck a king card at all, it's a guaranteed 2-turn, man. That's really, really good. Yeah, so there you go, guys. That's going to be the way to farm Final Boss Taizu and Twigo. I'll do 1 more test. Because I know this video is kind of getting long. I'll do 1 more test on extreme difficulty. I don't think this is going to work there, but we can definitely give it a try. And if it doesn't work there, then we can just like use it in you know, you can just use it in the regular one, then that should be fine. But let's test it out here, because if it's enough damage here on extreme, then just use this team, right? Like, just use this team in general. Let's see. We have it on auto. We did get a merge there with Lilia, so that is something to take into account. Let's see. He's gonna go for the buff skill there on things. So that is something to worry about as well. Lilia will, if she top deck merges, use her merge cards as well. So that's something to take into account. So this is not a guaranteed 2-turn like hard. I think hard is a guaranteed 2-turn. Okay, so that's just something to take note of. That's at least that's you know, like something I know about now, like when using this team, right? Let's see. 1 King AoE there should kill. Does he die from reflect? I don't know. How much reflect damage is that? There we go. Lilia kills. So let's see. Moving into the final phase here. Yeah, because by the time we're on the final phase, we've lost the attack related buff from Helbram, I think. So that's kind of where, like, you know, this team kind of falls off on this difficulty specifically, right? Yeah, it's going to go for that. It's going to go for the King AoE and then single target again. Yeah. So definitely, guys, I would recommend use this team on hard. This is gonna be the hard farming team, man. If you guys are wondering, definitely use this team for hard for auto farming, because it's definitely gonna be able to get you the fastest clears from what I've done in this video in testing. And yeah. That's gonna be it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below. Let me see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.